In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you all about Rubik's Cube move notation. Like, you might have seen something like this, and just been like, what even is that? So, I'm going to start with R. An R move is rotating the right side up, like that. And an R prime move is moving it back down, like that. Because prime, which is when it's got the little dash, prime just means doing a normal move, but then the other way. So R prime. The next move is L, so the left side. But instead of going up like you would in an R move, it goes down. There, it's sort of backwards from an R move. So an R move goes up, and R prime is down. An L move goes down, and L prime is up. The next move is a U move, and it means it's short for up because it's the top layer. And a U move is moving the top layer to the left, and then U prime would be to the right. So U prime. The next move is a D move. Now, a D move goes to the right, whereas a U move goes to the left. It's kind of like the R and the L moves, but with up and down. So D meaning down for the bottom layer. D goes to the right, and D prime goes to the left. So D prime, R prime, L prime, U prime, and that's all I've taught you so far. The next move I'm going to teach you is an F move. So that's the front layer, and you rotate it to the right. And an F prime is to the left, sort of, if you see what I mean. And then a B move is like an F move, but the back layer. So F move goes to the right, B move goes to the left. B and then B prime. The next moves I'm going to teach you are wide moves. So normally a move will be written as a capital letter, meaning you just do it normally. But a wide move will be written as a lowercase letter. So R wide just means that you take the middle layer with it. So you move the right layer and the middle layer with it. And L wide, and then U wide, D wide, F wide, and B wide. And like an R wide could be an R wide prime, meaning it would go down. Or like an L wide prime. Or it could be like an R wide 2, meaning you would do it twice. I'm going to teach you are slice moves, meaning you move the layer in between. The first one is an M move, which is the layer between R and L, this one, and it follows the L direction, going down. And an M prime would be going back up, same as an M2 is just twice. This one's an S move, which is this layer in between F and B, and it follows the F direction. So you would rotate this layer to the right for an S move, and to the left for an F prime. The last slice move is an E move, so the layer between U and D, and it follows the direction of D, so it goes that way, to the right. And an E prime would be to the left. Same as an E2 would just be doing it twice. And you don't have wide moves for slice moves, because a wide M would just be the same as a wide L. To remember which way the slice moves go is like M is closer to L in the alphabet than it is to R. So it follows L because it's closer to L in the alphabet. And like E follows D because it's closer to D in the alphabet than it is to U. And S follows F because it's closer to F in the alphabet than it is to B. Moves are rotational moves. So like rotating the entire cube, not moving a single layer. So an X move is like that. You rotate the whole cube sort of like up, you could say. And an X prime would be that way. And then the next one is a Y move. So you rotate the whole cube to the right. And a Y prime would be like that. And a Y2 would be like that. And then the last rotational move is a Z move, which is kind of like an F move, or like a B move, but for the whole cube. So you rotate the whole thing like that. And a Z prime would be like that, the same as a Z2 would be like that. And the way to remember them is the same as the slice moves. And so X follows L because it's closer to L in the alphabet than it is to R. And like Y follows D because it's closer to D in the alphabet than it is to U. And with any of the moves, if it says like U2 or R2, it just means do it twice. And that's the same as like R prime 2, because it's just doing it twice, and because it just rotates it around twice, it's the same either way. So depending on the algorithm, it might be easier to do like an R2 up or an R2 down, depending on what moves you're doing before and after. And like with a U2, a D2, an L2, a B2, an F2, they're all the same.
Please subscribe and hit the like button as it will support the channel so much. And if you have any questions, criticism, or anything was confusing, put it down in the comments and I'll be sure to reply.